Good morning, fellow ship of the clouds. Uh, I welcome everybody to Great Cloudy Day. That's the channel. Um, I'm Greycloud Sage of the Eternal Moment. Trying to remember, this is the only moment I've got. You know. Uh, anyway, I've got the phone is down in a stand that's sitting in a drawer. So if you see this little thing right there, that's from the drawer. It's a good Sunday morning, I believe. Oh, if you don't mind, hit that like button. And, if you haven't already subscribed and you're watching this video and you've watched any other videos, but you still hadn't subscribed, maybe this will be the time you do. I don't know. I don't know how much that works. People are either going to subscribe or they're not. And I don't know. I was seeing a video the other day about the amount of subscribers. I don't think, like, as far as the people on YouTube that are making money, of course, the more subscribers you have, then hopefully the more views you get. But from what I understand, as far as people that are monetized, I think the main thing is the views. That's what's going to monetize, or that's what's going to give them the money. Like, you could have, like, I seen the video talking about suggesting that a certain person on YouTube is buying their subs because they have like 1 million or more subs, but they're only getting like a very small amount of views compared to how many subs they're supposed to have. So that tells you something. But basically, the more subs just looks better, is what they were saying. So I prefer to let the channel grow like it is, and organically people sub, people unsub. I don't know. Sometimes I think it might be YouTube unsubbing somebody, but I don't really, we're still close to 1,000 subscribers. I still believe we may be able to achieve that before the end of the year. And if not, I'm sure by not long into 2025, we will. I'm going to do a Jesus calling video here. It's November 24th. I love you, baby. Now get back. Let me read this. Thankfulness takes the sting out of adversity. That is why I instructed you to give thanks for everything. There is an element of mystery in this transaction. You give me thanks regardless of your feelings, and I give you joy regardless of your circumstances. This is a spiritual act of obedience, at times blind obedience. To people who don't know me intimately, it could seem irrational and even impossible to thank me for heart-rending hardships. Nonetheless, those who obey me in this way are invariably blessed, even though difficulties may remain. Thankfulness opens your heart to my presence and your mind to my thoughts. You may still be in the same place with the same set of circumstances, but it is as if a light has been switched on, enabling you to see from my perspective. It is the light of my presence that removes the sting from adversity. And then you have the reference down at the bottom of Scripture is Ephesians 5, verse 20, Psalm 118, verse 1, then Psalm 89, verse 15. If you choose to get a bibliosis and look it up, it's been a while since I've looked them up for you guys and read it into the camera, but I think I've stated this before that I kind of like doing it the way I do it most of the time. There has been a few of these that I have actually looked it up for the actual reading to record. You know what I mean? I look them up on my own. Sometimes I don't, but my idea is that I'm giving you the bulk of the actual devotional and that. Then it's a reference down here. And then if somebody chooses to take the effort to, make a mental note and go look at those. That's their business. But I think you get the gist of it. So, I'm on the fence this morning. I'm kind of not on the fence. I'm trying to. That reading really struck a nerve for me because, as you know, I've talked over the past several weeks about what I've been going through and coming up out of over the past few months. So yeah, I am still kind of in a certain set of circumstances, but I do still say thank you every morning. This morning that's how I started off before. Like I was laying here, wasn't on YouTube, wasn't really doing anything, trying to go back to sleep, but couldn't. That's the way it's been for this past week. And then so what happens is I initiated, okay, you've laid here for 30, 40 minutes. You're obviously awake. Go ahead and get up, read a little scripture. And then, from there, that kind of kickstarts whatever else is going to happen because I still got to go in the living room and do a little bit of cleanup, which I'll do after this video. And then I'm trying to decide, I'm going to let the Spirit show me kind of, there's a lean towards, now my friend David is not going to the church I normally go to if I do go, which I haven't been in weeks. He's got something at another church with his granddaughter that's being, I don't remember what they call it, but she's being, I guess, the granddaughter being, having her thing, and it's his kids' church or whatever that they go to. And so, and then y'all know that sometimes I walk to church. So I'm on this morning, I told myself yesterday, I may still go to church today. I believe they might be having a Thanksgiving meal after service, but I'm not sure. I didn't ask David. I forgot because I didn't go last week. So I don't know if they announced it or if they already had it, because usually they have it, like, I think the past couple of years since I've been going, they have it like that Sunday before Thanksgiving usually. So, and if I do go, I'll be walking, and I may miss the Sunday school if I go, but I haven't determined. I'm just going to kind of I'm going to let whatever show, like, I know it'd be cool to go and I'd probably feel better, but if there is something going on here and I'm not overly compelled, like if there's not some drive telling me that I need to go or should, you know what I mean? I can always go, but we'll see, because I still got like a couple hours before I decide for sure if I set out. And, the walk ain't that far. So if I do go, it's not a big deal. But anyway, I rambled on enough, and I'm going to get off here, and I hope y'all have a good day. I remembered that I don't think I made a Jesus Calling video yesterday, but I did do, 50 things. We finally finished 50 things that really matter. So in the next week or so, I should put up a video announcing, a giveaway, and we'll probably run that through December, and then hopefully there'll be more people enter it than just a couple. You know what I mean? I hope that if you're interested in a copy of 50 Things That Matter, that you'll go back in the channel's history and look at some of those videos, and you may find it interesting enough to want to put your name into the pot to get a copy of that. So, and I also still got to make a video announcing Gideon as the comic book winner or whatever for the Cyberfog videos, or comic books. Matter of fact, I got a couple of things. I want to say I was also really glad to see you guys in the chat yesterday, and I didn't know that the first chat or the first live there was no. I wasn't seeing anybody communicate with me, but you were there, and I'm glad that you chimed in comments and told me. Thank you, Stephanie or Nature Girl and Victoria. But anyway, I'm going to get off here. Until next time, Mr. Greycloud, y'all have a blessed day. Ditto. Sage of the Eternal Moment.